Well, hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Reptile News. Now in a little bit of sad news, a 62-year-old woman from Mantua Village has lost her hand in an apparent crocodile attack. She apparently was fetching some water from a lake when it happened. And in a little bit of science news, apparently alligators' penises are permanently erect. Now I have no idea who gets paid to figure this stuff out, but this is actually a thing. And I'm not 100% sure who would want that job. Now if that is something that interests you for some reason, I don't know why, I did put a video on the website you can check out. Now some of you may have seen a picture floating around Facebook and maybe some of the other social networks of an unusually large rattlesnake apparently out of Texas. Well, Texas game wardens have said that they believe, they didn't necessarily call it a hoax, but they believe there was a little bit of trick photography. Of course the snake's being held on a stick. Looks dead to me. And well, anyway, it's right here. Regardless, though, they say that large rattlesnakes aren't necessarily rare, but the one that looks that large in that picture is not true. And now we're going to move on to Knoxville, Tennessee, where you might remember the story we spoke about the church pastor who lost his snakes. It is against the law to transport venomous snakes through Tennessee. Apparently the snakes were acquired legally in a state where it's legal to acquire them, and they were being kept legally in a state where it's legal to keep them. However, they were transported from one state to the other through Tennessee, which was not legal. Anyway, we talked about this story before, and apparently the pastor has had his day in court, and he is not going to get his snakes back. Apparently the state of Tennessee has decided to drop charges in lieu of not giving the snakes back. The cages and other equipment and stuff were, however, returned. Which leads us into our question of the day. Do you think that this pastor should have lost his snakes? He acquired them legally, he kept them legally, but he did knowingly, I might add, transport them through a state where it was illegal to transport them. So do you think the state of Tennessee is right in confiscating and keeping his snakes, or do you think he should get them back? Leave a text comment or a video response. And that, my friends, for what it's worth, has been all your news for this Wednesday. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, that link's right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other, and we'll see you next time.